In today's capitalist society, few people would refuse the opportunity to live a life of financial abundance. Personally, I have always wanted to achieve financial security, but I never wanted money to be my ultimate goal. Instead, I saw it as a means to support my dreams. When I knew nothing about personal finance, this book taught me how to manage money while living my life to the fullest. The book is I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. What made this book so impactful for me was that it went beyond simply teaching account management or investment strategies. It made me reflect on what I should consider before deciding to become wealthy. In this video, I want to share some of the key lessons from Ramit Sethi's book. The things you need to reflect on before pursuing wealth. This book offers practical financial advice, making it a must-read for those looking to begin investing and managing their finances. Why do you want a wealthy life? Over the past 15 years, through my website and lectures, I have had countless conversations with people about personal finance. I always asked two fundamental questions. Why do you want to be rich? What does financial abundance mean to you? Most people never take the time to define what a rich life means for them. To give you a hint, it's different for everyone, and money is just one part of the equation. For example, my friend Paul loves dining at Michelin-starred restaurants, spending $500 per meal. Nicole, on the other hand, finds joy in traveling. For me, a rich life means making career decisions based on my desires, not financial necessity. Ensuring my retired parents can choose to work only if they want to. Spending generously on things I love while ruthlessly cutting expenses on things I don't care about. Before diving into the financial strategies, take a moment to define what a rich life means to you. Why do you want to be wealthy? What do you want to do with your money? Answer these questions specifically. If your rich life means being able to take a taxi instead of a bus, then pursue that. I realized that despite living in New York, I wasn't fully enjoying its cultural experiences. So, I decided to visit a museum or watch a Broadway show once every quarter. These intentional choices shape a rich life. Don't feel ashamed if your dreams seem too small or too ambitious. If you don't consciously define your version of wealth, you will end up unconsciously following other standards. Do you want to be sexy or rich? Most people gain weight after graduating from college. I was always curious why. After observing my own habits related to diet, exercise, and money, I found a pattern. Weight gain doesn't happen overnight. It occurs when we leave the college environment, where active lifestyles were encouraged by biking students and sports teams. But when discussing weight loss, the advice we often hear is: cut out carbs. Don't eat before bed. Your body burns fat slower at night. Drink apple cider vinegar to boost your metabolism. I can't help but laugh at these comments. They may be true, but they miss the bigger picture. The fundamental truth about weight loss is simple. Eat less and move more. Yet, instead of accepting this straightforward truth, people obsess over complex diets and supplements. The same thing happens with money. Most people fall into one of two categories. Those who ignore money issues and feel guilty about it. Those who obsess over financial details but take no real action. Neither approach leads to financial success. The truth is, most people don't need a financial advisor to become wealthy. Opening an account at a solid bank, automating your finances, and making smart investments over the long term is all it takes. But this simple truth doesn't sound exciting, so people get distracted by economic forecasts and stock market predictions. Why? Because debating minor details is easier than taking action. So, what should you do? Let the fools argue over trivialities while you take small, practical steps to master personal finance. Just as you don't need to become a nutritionist to lose weight, you don't need to be a finance expert to become rich. You just need to cut through the noise and take action. Why is money management so difficult? There are many reasons people struggle with managing money. Some are valid, but most are just excuses. The first major excuse is information overload. Yes, there is too much financial information out there. The sheer volume of advice can lead to decision paralysis. You browse articles about stocks, retirement plans, and overseas investments. Where should you start? Is it too late? Overwhelmed by too much information, you end up doing nothing. Consider this example. Smart Sally and Clueless Dan both invest. Sally invests $200 per month from ages 35 to 45 and then stops. Dan, on the other hand, delays investing until age 45, contributing $100 per month for 20 years. Assuming an 8% return, Sally ends up with $60,000 more than Dan at retirement, despite investing for a shorter period. The lesson? The best time to start investing was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. The second reason is a defeatist attitude. Some people find it easier to be cynical than to make an effort. They say, "I can't even afford pizza, let alone invest." We're doomed because of the baby boomer generation. These people seem to compete over who has it worse. If you adopt this mentality, you're already losing. You have a choice. You can either wallow in self-pity or make mistakes and learn from them. Life is unfair, but we have to play the cards we're dealt. Focus on what you can control. The third reason is fear. It's natural to fear losing money, but you must take a long-term view. There are investment options ranging from aggressive to conservative. It all depends on your risk tolerance. Automating your investments allows you to keep saving and investing even when others are afraid. Remember, times of fear present opportunities for good investments. Fear is not an excuse for inaction. The core message of this book. Small steps matter. Instead of getting overwhelmed by choices, simplify them. Don't waste time searching for the absolute best fund. Just start investing. This book is about identifying and breaking down the barriers that prevent you from taking action, so you can put your money where it serves you best. The key takeaways are, it's okay to make mistakes. Losing a little money early on is a valuable learning experience that will save you from bigger mistakes later. Spend freely on what you love. This book doesn't tell you to skip latte. It encourages you to cut back on things you don't care about so you can spend on what brings you joy. Investing isn't about excitement. It's about wealth. Boring, long-term investment strategies consistently outperform frequent trading. Investing is not about looking smart. It's about getting rich. Don't live inside a spreadsheet. Once you set up a sound financial plan, stop obsessing over every fluctuation. Follow the system and enjoy your life. If you take the right steps, your finances will work for you, automatically, while you live your rich life. I hope this video gives you kind of inspiration. This video was made from I Will Teach You to Be Rich, written by Ramit Sethi. I wish you peace today.